Hello and welcome to beamng.drive. I'm your host, davidinark. Going to do something a little different today. These are some outtakes and some weird stuff that I was playing around with the rollover sled, and I was having a heck of a time doing it. So anyway. This shot here is actually not bad. This was the first one that I set up. It was in the car jump arena. But here you can see every time I would reset the car, it would get attached to the sled. So, I mean, it was just so crazy. And then, of course, you know, destruction ensues. Just playing around with the rollover sled and seeing what happens as we go along. And again, I got the car reset so that it sat up on top of the rollover sled, and then here the car, just because of the new automatic braking thing that beamng does, it stopped itself. I didn't touch anything, and I thought that was a pretty cool ending to that particular endeavor. And then I decided to spawn in a new car, and as you can see, yeah, it spawned into the sled, and when I tried to launch the sled was doing some really crazy things to the bolide, so I just thought I'd throw this in there just because it was so crazy. That is so nuts, man. All right, so then I decided to, because Car Jump Arena is a custom map, I thought, okay, maybe I need to put it in an in-game map, and won't have as many problems. But I don't know if you could see or not, but the sled actually grabbed the tire of the police car, or the wheel, but still an awesome freaking flip off the top of the hill up there on, this is the Utah map. And I really had a lot of fun playing around with this. And what I was doing here was I was checking to see, does the police car get stuck? And yeah, whenever you spawn a vehicle onto the platform, I don't know why the wheels get stuck. It's so weird. So then, of course, I decided to spawn a car, and naturally we get the car spawned into the rollover sled. So, I don't know, there's some weird things going on. It's like the rollover sled doesn't know where the car is or something. I don't know. So then I decided to try just launching the rollover sled over and over until we could get the car to actually launch. Now, the problem is that it would get stuck. So I would just keep trying. I don't know. Let's just see what happens. It's so stupid. I know. It's so crazy. But then I got the idea, okay, what if I reset the sled back to the home position and we just shove this car? But as you can see, you know, the sled is grabbing pieces and parts. It tried to shove the car off, but that just really wasn't working so well. This was kind of a weird tug-of-war battle thing going on between the vehicle and the sled. So I don't know, really strange. I think I can't remember now. Does it come off eventually? Do I give up? I don't remember. I don't remember what happens. Let's see. Holy cow. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think this time is when it actually, is this when it launches off, or is this when I reset? Oh, right. Okay, so I'm moving the car, and while I was trying to reset it, I got about halfway, and I was like, wait, what if I just leave the car across the rails, and we let the sled just ram into the side? And, okay, not super awesome, but hey, we got it to launch. That's got to be worth something, right? So there we go, tumbling down to the bottom of the hill. Yeah. All right, so I wanted to try that again because I really think this is a very cool way to use the rollover sled in a way that it's really not usually used. So we shove the old Moonhawk off off the cliff. Blam. Oh, I love it. I love it. Great stuff. Oh, so then I decide to throw in a hopper, because you know me and the hopper, we have a love-hate relationship. And I don't know why, but like the hopper seems stuck there, even though the vehicle itself doesn't look like it should be. So anyway, we fire up the sled. The sled kind of dings it some, but doesn't really push it off. So let's see if we can get the sled to shove this hopper off of the cliff. And no. All right. Oh, and not only that, it gets stuck. So here's where some really, really weird things start to happen. You notice that it grabbed the wheels. Now I'm trying to shove the hopper. Now we start to get some banding, and then a lot of banding. Things are going crazy in the game. I'm trying to shove the hopper off. There's all kinds of banding going on. It is just so crazy. And then I decided to try to change the angle, and I broke the game. Awesome. All right, so then I decide to fire in an ambulance, because there's nothing like slamming the side of an ambulance and throwing it off the cliff. And here we go. Boom, baby. Down it goes. Oh, there we go. What I think is so cool about this particular piece is that the gurney is still in the ambulance the entire way down, all the way up until the very end. See, it's still in there, and then only because the top part of that ambulance is broken away does the gurney even fall out. Oh, that is just so freaking awesome. So, of course, since that worked so well, we've got to try this again. Let's slam into the ambulance. And I let the sled reset. I just wanted to leave that in there. Again, these are just kind of outtakes as I was trying to set up for something else that I'm hoping to be able to accomplish here before too long. And there's our poor ambulance in a world of hurt. Well, we certainly can't do this without including a big, bad cement truck. So why not? Let's throw the sled against the cement truck parked across the tracks. Oh, well, that's why not. It didn't go anywhere. All right, so that didn't really work. So again, I tried just launching it right where it is to see. Oh, there we go. All right, I moved it a little bit, but not really a whole lot. Things are on fire. The sled's not really moving well. So I think somewhere in here, we're pushing it. All right, is this where I reset the sled completely? I can't remember. Yes. So I reset the sled completely and then just let it slam into the cement mixer, and down it goes. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so wild watching this after I had, after putting all these pieces and parts together. That is so cool. I love the death and destruction going on with the dump truck. So then I get a different idea. What if we turn the dump truck so that it is lengthways along the tracks, and just let the roll sled just push it off the edge? Down we go. Death, destruction, mayhem. It's a mess. Oh, awesome, awesome stuff. All right, so let's reset the dump truck here again and try pushing it off with the rollover sled. Now, I think, is this where I'm playing? I start playing with different camera angles. I can't remember which one this is. This may just be kind of an outside. It's just an outside view. Yeah. All right, so here we go. Shove that cement mixer off the cliff as it tumbles down, down, down. Oh, things are not happy. Engine's broken. Axles are broken. Drive shafts are broken. It's all, well, broken. That's basically what it amounts to. Everything is broken. So then I decide, okay, let's try this from inside the cab. What I was not anticipating is what happens when the cement mixer crashes headlong into the ground. You can't see anything until all of a sudden you see everything. So I'm assuming at that point, whatever was blocking our view, I don't know, the engine, the hood, the roof, whatever it was, peeled away, and suddenly we've got full view of everything gone wrong with our poor cement mixer. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is very, very cool. So then while I was setting up that end shot, I was like, oh, you know what would be cool? The external camera with the sled. Just let the sled go and then have the cement mixer on the external camera. Get some TV movie type shots. I don't know. Why not? Throw that in there and let it ride. Oh, so much fun. And this was just the outtakes and mess ups. So I can't wait for the actual video. But there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Got any questions, problems, suggestions, horror stories? Leave those down in the comment section below.